Welcome back to DaddeeCraft. I am here in the overflow room for the storage that we have not really put together yet, but it is lit up and all cemented through. And you'll notice over here we have something interesting going on. We have a lot of signs, and before I bring these signs into focus and let you know what's going on, I'm going to talk a little about it. The thing about DaddeeCraft is that we don't have seasons really, and I'm jealous of that. But the reason we don't have seasons is because we're never going to leave this world. So I was thinking about how we could make our own seasons, even though we're not going to leave the world. Things we could do to kind of mix things up a bit, and how we could, kind of subdivide things. And this is what I came up with. It says right there, Season 1. And if I read these signs to you, it says we want to create Did You Die boxes. We want to finish the lighting at Eskeltown. And that includes New Eskeltown. We want to finish the interior of the hotel. We want to finish the villager farms. We don't want to finish them, but the problem is that the villagers keep disappearing in the farms upstairs here, and we need to figure out why that is. And then we need to finish the sister build to the horse stable. We need to finish the paths to all the houses. Expand, and that's in Eskeltown. Expand the storage room, and that's in here. That's this right here. Villager trading hall, that's part of the hotel interior. Villager breeder, that's part of the hotel interior, but also part of the demise house. Redstone doors, New Eskeltown. Finish the map in New Eskeltown. Go visit the ocean monument at -60 by -750 by -750. Small creeper farm. Potion machines in Creeper Tower. Lava Hotel Museum build. Rebuild the pyramid out of black glass. And that's the pyramid that we have all of our ancient debris was used to make that pyramid. But the problem is I don't want to go mining for more ancient debris. So we're going to need to mine all that ancient debris out and replace it with black glass and make it look cool somehow. And that's it. And then what I was thinking is for Season 2 we could mix it up and have a kind of a pretend hardcore series. Now Bedrock, which we play on, doesn't have hardcore Minecraft. That means one life and you're done. Doesn't have hardcore Minecraft at all, but we could pretend. We could just. What I was thinking was, and we don't want to leave our world anyway. So we're going to do a little pretend hardcore series for Season 2. And my thinking is, the thing is until the update, we don't want to load too much new world until the Caves and Cliffs update, and that's the 118 update when the caves and the cliffs are both out. We don't want to generate too much new world because we want to save that for Caves and Cliffs. So we're going to go 800 blocks out to untouched land and build until we die once, and that will be it for the for Season 2 and for that village or that town, whatever we end up with. Then for Season 3, what I was thinking is we work on Spawn, Cat Village, the Nether Tunnels, and Nether Builds, and Dragon City, and we finish all those up. And that's a lot to finish up, but a lot of those are already done. So I was thinking, and they're not main builds, they're all kind of like side places to go. So I think that would make a good chunk of season time, and we can do that. And then I was thinking Season 4 can be another hardcore series just like Season 2, and then Season 5 will be Caves and Cliffs. So we'll head out to a brand new location with new world generation and explore the Caves and Cliffs update and work with that. So for these odd number series 1, 3, and 5, I'm going to be able to come back and use all the resources that I've had before. But for the hardcore series, I'm going to drop everything and just walk out there and drop all my stuff and stay in that location. And that will be it for the hardcore series. And then I don't know how far away for season 4 we'll go, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Now that we've tackled that, we've got some episoding to do, and we actually have a list here. So I think the first thing we should do is check out potion machines in Creeper Tower. So you might not be familiar with what I'm referring to as the Creeper Tower. So we're just going to step outside here. We're in Dash's main build, her first build. And we're going to check out this burning child zombie who is now dashing madly at us now that it's stopped burning. And we're going to come over here to this tower. This originally was supposed to be, and I do still want to make it this was a creeper tower. And the whole purpose of it, and the whole reason I made it was as a support to a creeper tower, because I didn't want a creeper build just floating up there without looking supported. So the whole purpose of this build was that it's completely spawn proof. Everything's made out of half slabs, or it's carpeted, or there's a block in the way that something can't spawn on. So this whole build is spawn proof. The problem is I ended up with a pet Ravager up here, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect spawn rates. So I might have to move him if having a Ravager in the area is going to affect how many creepers we get up here if I make a creeper farm up here. Because what I would ultimately like to do is make a charge creeper farm, and also down there we have and I have to remember I don't have an Electron. Down there we have a skeleton spawner, so we could make a record factory, which would be very cool. Can't get pig step that way, but we could get all the other records that way. Throughout all of these different rooms, I wanted to put potion brewing stands, but I want them to be somewhat automated. So I have to work out the redstone behind that. It doesn't have to be much. I mean, we've got floor upon floor here, and I only want to make the major potions that I think we'll need over and over again. So yeah, it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be some giant building that makes every single potion in shulker box quantity. I am up here in the creeper tower in my bedroom. This is the top floor, the 5th floor. I was just looking on YouTube. I had to take away my headset because the Bluetooth headset was making the controller not work. But I was looking on YouTube and I found a potion brewing build that is 1 wide and 4 deep. So I figured we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and have at least 3 on each floor. Anyway, what I'm going to do is follow this tutorial, and I'm going to think a little bit about how to space this. Hello there, I'm back, and I followed the tutorial, and then I spent some time figuring out the best way to try to reach everything, because these things are super tall. And let me show you. Now, it really depends on how many ingredients each potion has, because these are all meant to brew one specific potion. So like this one will be a fire resistance or something like that. This will be another one. And what I did was we have this ladder system in here anyway, so I just put a catwalk in. Over here I built 2 6 tall ones, and I did that as an example for myself. And I'm not even going to actually use them unless there's something that I know takes 6. Just so I can follow the redstone if I need to. This one is only a 3 tall one. And that's how many potions most of them are. So I was going to go ahead and fill them in. I've only done 1 floor so far. You can see I've just started with the 2nd floor here. And I'm safe even though it's nighttime. So I'm working through the night and letting the monsters spawn and enjoying the views. Eskil Town is really a beautiful town at night. And I do want to spend some more time and light it up even more. Try to get it even safer, so that there's hardly any space for these mobs to spawn. And so that when you look at it at night, it just kind of all glows. Anyway, I'm going to get back to building this potion machines, and I'm going to go online and look up what the ingredients are for each potion and figure out what potions I need. We can have either 12 or 15, depending on whether or not I want to sacrifice the 5th floor, which is my bedroom. Hello, I'm back, and I have been doing some building or constructing, or I don't know what you call it when you do redstone, but we're up. This is my bedroom on the 5th floor. Now, it turns out that there are 15 potions you can brew. Now, there's different ways you can brew them, so you can make them splash potions, etc. But there's 15 basic potions. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm sure I'm not going to use all of them. I can make another potion brewing stand if I really need to mass produce something that we're not going to set up here. But what we do have here is each floor looks identical. There's 3 potion brewing stations. And I've set them up to be just basic. So we're just going to be brewing like the long versions of night vision, fire resistance, healing. You know, we've got 12 stations here. And I can make, if I want to add something to it, I can, or change it in some way. But I just made the very basic stations, and I haven't put any of the water bottles in or anything yet, or any of the ingredients in yet. I just built all of this stuff, and it took me a couple. It took me a couple hours, but the first hour I spent trying to figure out where I was going to put everything and what I was going to do. And then after I realized what I was going to do and I built a couple of them, I memorized it. I still went back to the video to double check that I was doing it right, because I don't want to mess this up and have to go back and figure out where I messed it up. And then I made these little catwalks so you could get around and fill in the potions with the ingredients and all that. And then you come down here, you hit the button when you want to brew it. And then at the bottom floor here, I just did this so I didn't get disrupted. And I've got the beacon, one of the beacons is jump boost, so we can just jump in and out. I've got to figure out what to do with this door here. I don't really have a good solution. I like keeping it open, but the problem is that keeping it open invites creepers and other things. And I don't want a creeper to come along and destroy what I just built. Okay, I'm now just making a water source on each floor, and what I'm doing is I've just decided to do it over here. Oops. As much as I like to break things to make it look older, that needs to stay because we're going to put water here. And what I'm doing is lining it with brick just to make it look a little different, and then filling this in. We need to get more water, but every time we make one of these, we make an infinite water source. We can come down here, and that's the point, is we don't have to I'm going to put chests in here with water bottles so we never have to worry about leaving, and with ingredients for each floor, so we never have to worry about leaving to make potions. Okay, and then since we've made that, now it's an infinite water source. Go up to the next level. I actually don't like efficiency 5 for this reason. It's almost too fast. And then I might have to bring, if this doesn't look good on the ceiling, I might have to bring some red nether brick up and cover it up. But I do want it to be this red brick where the water is. So it kind of looks like it's just a little well that's been fit in there. And I think that's the 4th floor. This should be the bedroom up here. Yep. Okay, we're good. Now we just have to fill everything with water bottles and then decide what potions go where and put the ingredients in. And that should be that. Okay, and then we take those water bottles and we put them in here. This is the easy part because I don't have to think about what I want to make. That's not good. Okay, I figured out the problem. It's this. Okay, we just have to do this on every floor because I put them in backwards. Okay, so I'm back down here in the storage room. I've decided what the first 3 potions are going to be. The first potion is going to be water breathing. We're also going to have the second potion is going to be fire resistance. And the third potion is going to be water breathing. So we're going to go through here, grab some magma cream and some puffer fish. And then we need golden carrots for night vision, those are up in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm back with ingredients. What I think I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and finish this first floor off and do these 3 potions. And then I don't know what I'm not going to finish them for the other floors because I don't know what I want to put up there, and I'm not in a rush to fill them up because then if I put things I don't want in there, I'm not going to be able to easily change it out. It's a big hassle to change something out once you've set it up. So what I am doing though is putting in some shulker boxes in case you want to grab a whole bunch of potions in case you're going out for an adventure. Figured I'd put 2 on each floor, and that'll be enough for now. Okay, and now we're back on the first floor. This is the catwalk. These catwalks have really proven well. I already put in the nether wart, and that goes in the first slot. The second slot, we're gonna do. Let's do fire resistance, since that's the first potion that we really started using. Then we're gonna just climb around, make sure that that's in there. Then we'll do water breathing. We're going to have to do some fishing or make an AFK fish farm for those puffer fish. And we'll do night vision there. Okay, now we have to go back and get redstone to fill in the top spot so that they're stronger, so that they last longer. Okay, I went and got some redstone. We're going to go put that in the third slot, and that should be it for these potions. Then we're going to get to test them and see if we succeeded. Those are some potions I made earlier manually when I was hanging out with my daughter. Okay, here we go. What did we get? We got 3 water bottles. Oh, we forgot the magma cream. Okay, so we put the blaze powder in, and I heard the potions brew. Now, the way this works is that there's always supposed to be 3 waiting for you, and that should be the case with these. Once I go ahead and clear out the water bottles. Okay, the water bottles are all cleared out, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to ignore all these extra potions that I have here. I made these earlier manually and I brought them by because I wanted to fill up the barrel with them. But if we hit this button here, we should wait till they all finish. Okay, I think that was the last one. Yeah, so if we hit this button here, 3 potions should get removed, and then 3 more should start brewing up here. We can watch that process right here, and it will happen all automatically. And then it will fill up in the, once you hit the button again, it will fill up in the barrels below. So we're going to take one of these out, put it right there. Now we know that that's the, I'm going to have to label this. It should say fire resistance. There we go. Water breathing and night vision. And there we have it. So we've got our first 3 potions done, everything's set up, and these should be good to go for a while. The only other thing I want to do is grab the extra night vision. Oh, I already have them, the water breathing. Grab the extra water breathing potions I have and put them in here. And then we'll be good to go. These water breathing potions are going to be used when we go to the underwater temple. And there we have it. Well, I want to thank you for coming on with me on this journey of science and building. More science than building this time, but I mean, I guess, you know, a redstone build is a build, so we could still call it building. Thank you so much for hanging out this far into the video, and I hope everything is going great in your lives. And remember to stay kind to each other, but if somebody bites you, bite back. Take care, and I'll see you next time.